And before we draw the closing curtains, it is befitting and apt to wrap this event by expressing gratitude to the many hands that have worked to make this event fruitful. May I now invite Dr. Pushkar, Director of International Centre Goa, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of ICG, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the Honourable Governor of Goa, Mridula, for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest at this evening's awards function. The Honourable Governor's address, I am sure you will all agree, reflected the wisdom, or should I say the gyan, one would expect from someone whom I consider a major voice in contemporary Indian writing. Ideas Unleashed would not be possible without the support extended by Mr. Dattaraj Salgaonkar in his capacity as Chairman, VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education. Of course, as many of you would already know, Mr. Salgaonkar is also the Vice President of the Board of Trustees of ICG. Thank you, Mr. Salgaonkar. Professor Varun Sahni, a long-time ICG member and the Vice-Chancellor of Goa University, has continued the tradition of maintaining close ties between the university and ICG. We at ICG truly value our relationship with Goa University, and we are delighted that Professor Sahni is keen to take this relationship to another level. Thank you, Professor Sahni. Thanks to the ICG trustees for their encouragement and support for various ICG activities and events, including this one. To all the principals, deans, heads of departments, and faculty at Goa University and affiliated colleges and at other academic institutions in Goa, thank you. Many of you, we know, played an important role in guiding and mentoring your students to take part in Ideas Unleashed 2016. To all the participants who sent in their essays, on behalf of ICG, I thank you all for the initiative you showed in researching for your essays and taking time to write it, despite keeping busy with all those other things you have to do as students. The real success of Ideas Unleashed 2016 lies in numbers. 100 entries for this year's edition is double the number that we received in the first edition of the competition in 2014. My sincere thanks to the jury members, Professor Kiran Butkule, who unfortunately could not be here with us today, Professor Koshi Tharakan and Dr. Jyoti Pawar, who evaluated the essays within a very short period of time. I know that by accepting the task of evaluating these essays, you ended up increasing your grading load for the current semester. So thank you. Thanks are due to media persons for their continued support and generous coverage to ICG programs and initiatives. I would also personally like to thank the Honourable Governor's ADC, Squadron Leader Samir Alve, for facilitating the Chief Guest's visit, particularly in ensuring that we followed all necessary protocol. Thanks are due to our compere, Glenis Mendonça, who has done a fantastic job today, and I think we can all agree to that, and to the team of volunteers who assisted ICG. To all other members of the audience, that includes parents, thank you for coming to ICG for today's function, and we look forward to your support in ICG's future initiatives. And finally, I would like to congratulate the ICG team. You all know who you are, for your dedication and professionalism in ensuring that the award ceremony went off approximately as planned. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pushkar. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता।